Hey, what's going on guys, Chris here, and in this Hardline weapon guide I'm going to be focusing on the AWM sniper rifle. You can only use it on the professional loadout. It's a criminal only sniper, so you'll have to get the weapon license in order to equip it as the police, and it's a very pricey gun costing $51,000. Okay, so as far as the stats go, without attachments, the AWM has a maximum damage of 100, which starts to drop off at 12.5 meters. This gradually decreases over distance until 100 meters away, where the minimum damage of 59 is dealt. This is exactly the same damage model as to what the R700 sniper rifle has, meaning that up to 12.5 meters it should kill another player in one shot. But beyond this, to kill someone with full health it'll take 2 shots. If the player's already taken damage from a gunfight or something else, then it might only take 1 shot to put them down. If you manage to score a headshot, then you can pretty much expect them to die though. The AWM has a fire rate of 39 RPM, so this is slower than its cop counterpart, the R700. So it'll take just a little bit longer to be able to fire off your next shot. Probably one of the biggest differences though is its muzzle velocity. It's not quite as high as the Scout Elite, but it fires quite fast, at 550 meters per second. Now compared to the R700, it'll be a much easier gun to trace targets that are moving at a distance. You won't need to worry as much about the bullet's travel time, and so therefore you won't have to aim too far in front of them to get a hit at long range. If you're not all that great at predicting your enemy's movements, the AWM might be a better choice. It's got a bullet drop speed of 9.81 meters per second, so it's not going to drop as much as the Scout Elite or the Knockout, and it might be an easier gun to use at longer ranges. Though you still might have to aim above an enemy's head, especially if you want to land a headshot at long distance. The recoil pattern of the AWM jumps vertically by 0.7, its leftwards recoil is 0.005, and its rightwards recoil is minus 0.005. So this means that in typical sniper fashion, the gun should kick upwards quite a lot. Because the horizontal recoil is so small though, it shouldn't really affect the way the sight moves much. Though because you can only fire 1 shot at a time, the recoil isn't all that important, but it helps to be low, just so you can get back on your target a tad quicker. And just like the other sniper rifles, it's got a first shot multiplier of 2 times. Alright, well the AWM's got 6 bullets per magazine, and you'll start each spawn with a total of 42 rounds. When you reload the gun without any bullets left, it'll take about 5.3 seconds, but if you've got bullets left it'll be a bit quicker at 3.5 seconds. So the AWM's got the slowest reload times of all the professional weapons, and it's a whole second slower than the R700's empty reload. Now when it comes down to the attachments, because the gun's better at taking out targets over distance, I'd probably opt for a longer range optic, like maybe the 7x or 8x scope, maybe even the Hunter for those extreme ranges. The AWM is a great weapon to use against other enemies and snipers at very long ranges, down to its higher muzzle velocity, so the Hunter scope could be a good choice for this one. The straight pull bolt is one of my go-to attachments, just so you can stay scoped whilst you get the next bullet. This will help a lot when you want to view your target at all times without having to scope in and out after every shot. So to summarise, the AWM is a mid to long distance sniper that's better suited at longer ranges. It's a criminal weapon for the professional class, and it's a great choice for taking out players across the map. Because the muzzle velocity is quite high, it shouldn't be too hard to hit a moving target over distance. It should be easier to predict your bullets' travel than the R700, but the recoil is higher, so it'll jump a little bit more after each shot. The rate of fire is also quite slow, giving your wounded enemy a little bit more time to hide or run away. Normally, the gun should take 2 bullets to kill an enemy with full health, unless it's a headshot, or within 12.5 meters, then it should only take 1. Though it's not quite as nimble as the R700 or the Scout Elite, and it's probably the most sluggish sniper of them all, the AWM's high muzzle velocity might make it easier to use. It's a strong, powerful sniper that can be really deadly in the right hands, and it also sounds like a bloody cannon when it's fired. So that's basically the AWM as a whole. I hope you enjoyed this weapon guide, and if you did, make sure you smash that like button. Check out loads of other weapon guides on Battlefield Hardline on my channel. Subscribe to see everything else, and I'll see you in the next video.